Hello and welcome back. I'm just up to the storage to check the van, so I thought I'd show you around, see what it's looking like, and also give you a little bit of an update of what's going on with the channel. Firstly, thank you very much for all your support. As I posted recently on Twitter, subscribers have gone over 3,500 and the views are over 500,000 views, which is absolutely fantastic. I never anticipated it would go so well. This is actually the first vlog that I've recorded for about a month. The one that was out last week on the LED level was recorded about a month ago. So this is actually the first vlog that I've had chance to do, really. It's been a challenging month or so, and we are just trying our best to carry on. And then we've got this coronavirus, which is hanging over us all, and everybody's living in an uncertainty of what's going on. So our plans for our next trip out, we were going to we are planning to go to Hohem in Lakeland at Easter. It's a place we've been to before. We do like the Hohem sites because they're fully serviced pitches, hard standing, and the price is not too bad. I think it was about £200 for we're going for 7 nights, I think. I know you can get sales a lot cheaper than that, but for a fully serviced pitch with all the facilities that are there, I do think it's quite a good price. I've just got off the phone from Hohem, and in the event of the government going to essential travel only, I think they will be shutting their sites, which means no holiday. Now, I think we can cancel it now, but that would be us cancelling it, and we wouldn't get a refund. So I think the best thing to do at the moment for us is just to sit and wait and see what happens. As you know, myself and Angela work in schools, and we are already preparing for the event of shutdown, getting resources together for children, because this is our busiest time, our exam time. So we are already preparing for that, and anticipating that we may have to shut. So in terms of our next trip out, I don't know what's going to happen with that, whether that will go ahead. So I've got quite a few videos planned, a few product updates. I'm going to do a bit of a product update on the reversing camera that I installed last year. There's been a couple of issues with that. I've not filmed it yet, but I will go through that and just go through the issues that I've had. We are in a couple of weeks, we are hoping to take the Caravan and give it a really good deep clean, ready hopefully for using it at Easter. So I'll take you through that journey, what we're going to do with the Caravan and how we're going to clean it, and what it looks like. But we'll show you, we'll go up now and we'll show you what it looks like. So we're here at the storage. Other trips we've got planned this year. In May we are due to go, it's that bank holiday weekend that got moved, and we did originally book Caravan and Motorhome Club site, but they decided when they realised it was being changed that they'd hike the prices up, which was a bit naughty really, because we'd already booked it. So we've actually changed that, and we're going to another site called Bayview, which is in part of the Holgates groups, and it's near Carnforth. So we've decided we're going to try that one instead. The next holiday that should be in May, we're going down to Tewkesbury, and we're meeting up with Poshcott's Camping, Motorhome Chit Chat, Caravan Vlogger, and Rob, who's on Twitter, and Claire and his family. So we're looking forward to that. That's just like a little bit of a get together. We decided to all meet up and share our stories and, you know, have a bit of a laugh. So that's in May, and then in summer, the early summer, we're going up to the Lake District again, to one of our favourite sites. We're going up to Park Foot, which is we're going to Park Foot, which is at Pooley Bridge, and we've been there quite a few times, so we're having a week there. And then in August is our France trip. I'll give you a few more details of that, but we're going away for 3 weeks, and that's, I think it's just short of 3 weeks, and we've decided, normally what we do is we when we've done these France trips before, is we have what we've tended to do is stay somewhere in this country first for a few days, and then go over to France to our main holiday. But we looked at the costings, and it was actually cheaper to stay in France. So we're staying at a site in France. I'm at the storage and it's just started raining. Unbelievable. We're staying at a site in France for about 3 days, and then we're going on to our main site, which is for 2 weeks. And then we've kind of left the back end of it open. We've got our ferry boat coming back, and we've got a few weeks off after when we come back, and we've decided to kind of leave it open, as while we're in France we can decide if we want to go somewhere on the way home in the UK. We can book it while we're away. If we don't want to do that, then we'll just come home. But we're kind of leaving that open, and I think it's kind of, we kind of looked at it and said, let's be daring and not book anything, and decide while we're away and leave it last minute. So that's what we're going to do on the way back from France. And then in October we have booked another haven site up on the northeast, I think, coast somewhere, and I can't remember the site at all. Flamborough, near Flamborough, I think it's near Flamborough Head or something like that. But it's a site up there that we're going to go to. So we've got quite a few holidays booked this year. Like I said, we don't know what's going to happen with those, whether they are going to, the early ones, certainly up until May, whether they're going to go ahead. The biggest shock is there's no Formula 1. What's going on there? Yeah, and I understand it, but yeah, there's no Formula 1 till May at the moment, which is sad. Anyway, so let's go and have a look at the Caravan and see what state it is. There's a few things that I've found, as I've said in the past. I haven't covered it this year, and I haven't put the dehumidifiers, the water collection traps in. But there is a couple of things that I'll show you now that we've noticed. So it's looking quite filthy, very filthy indeed. I might have to move my car actually, because I've got a new neighbour and I can't get my car at the side like I used to do. We've got this Bailey Discovery next to us. Quite a small van, but it looks quite nifty. This lock's been fine since I put some degreaser, put WD-40 on it. A lot of people said don't use that, but it's been okay, to be fair. No problems. Get the step out. So what we've noticed is that the van has been fine. There's been no issues in terms of, there's no smell, there's no damp inside the van. We have noticed, and I think this is from doing jobs on the van, I've made some dirty marks on the furniture, and that's not any dampness in it. That is me, when I'm doing jobs in the van, I've dropped stuff on here. So we're going to take all the cushions home in a few weeks and clean those. So we'll show you how we're going to clean those. There's just the odd, and it's not mould or anything, it is just dirt when I've been told off for dropping stuff on it, but everything else is looking fine. There is, I don't know whether you can see this on the door, I'll try and get that, some kind of mould on only a little bit, just on the surfaces of the cabinet doors. Somebody mentioned about propping these doors open to obviously save the hinges. I need to do that really. But what we're going to do is when we clean it down in a few weeks, we'll show you. We're going to clean every bit of the surface in the van to make sure it's clean. The bags that I did a video on are still all nicely sealed up. There's no issues with them, and the doors are all looking not too bad. Just those front ones for some reason, and the bathroom looks okay as well. But I say it does need a complete deep clean before we start to use it again, whenever that may be. Also, what we're going to do this time is I'm going to empty the van. John Feeney from Caravan Shorts did a video where he emptied a lot of stuff out of his van that he didn't need, and when he did it there was quite a lot of stuff inside the van that he didn't need. So we're going to look at kind of reducing the amount of stuff that's in the caravan, hopefully just to reduce the payload or to reduce the weight to give us a bit more payload. So we're going to look at doing that, because obviously in the van, the winter months, we store the awning in here, and there's lots of stuff in these drawers here that I could possibly take out, and up here that I don't actually, stuff in these cabinets that I don't actually need. So we're going to look at reducing all that lot. All the pots and pans, we're going to take those out and everything and clean them. But overall, it is looking okay. The van's not been used since November, so it just needs a really good clean, to be fair. Needs to take it off its axle stands. I've done a video on that. I'll put a link into that up here. It's putting the Caravan on and off axle stands. So we need to take that off. Before I do that, I'll give the wheels a spin and make sure they're free and everything. I've also, when I come up as well, is I take the locks off. Got the Alco wheel lock. I know Caravan with the Coxes, they had a problem with their Alco wheel lock. So I have been coming up, when I come up I just take that off and just make sure that moves, no problem at all. Yeah, looking forward to getting out again, but when that's going to be, I don't know. So that's my weekly check done and a bit of an update. Like I say, I've got a few videos planned. We did have some holiday videos. They will be going out in the next few weeks. We went up to the northeast in February half term, so we'll get those out soon, and some product updates that we're going to look at, and whether we get away in Easter or not. So thanks for watching, take care, and look after each other, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.